Hey guys, so I'm back with fall candles, and I'm sorry, like everything is kind of like bright back here. All the like blinds are open, and then like the camera is like very like making it very bright. And I don't have like my normal setup because I kind of took it down because I don't do videos that often. So anyway, yeah, sorry for like the bright white. Yeah. Yeah, so I got fall candles. So many fall candles. If you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, you should, because I always post stuff there first. I posted probably 10 to 15 candles that I didn't purchase, either because they were repackages or they were just scents I really didn't like. But there's just so many out right now, like it's crazy. And then on top of that, there were soaps that are testing at least 2 stores in Kentucky that I know of, because that's where I'm from. Yeah, so I got the soaps that we're testing, and then I've got these candles, and yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of jump right into it. There's just so many, and I'm just kind of sorting them by the collection and just jumping into it because there's just so many. But yeah, I'll start with this collection that has this sort of basket weave lid, which I know I can't even like get to you to show, like, yeah, because I mean you can see it, but the camera's sort of way back here. I'm kind of sitting at my bar, so that's why I kind of look far away, I think. But anyway, they have like this basket weave texture lid. They're like a goldy kind of silvery color. They have like the really gorgeous fall scene labels. They're very, very pretty. I love this collection, and the packaging, I think they did a very good job on this particular collection. And this one is flannel, which we've had a million times over. Nothing super special about it other than, you know, just the label is just very, very pretty. And it says on the side, they actually have a description here as well, you know, as the bottom. So I'll read it to you. It says, crisp air, bergamot, heirloom mahogany, and musk combined in a fragrance that is cozy, familiar, and perfect for brisk fall days. And then on the bottom, it says crisp autumn air, bergamot, heirloom mahogany, and soft musk. So it just kind of repeats the notes on these. But we all know what this one smells like. It smells like a hot date, not gonna lie. Smells like my husband like did something special and got super dressed up for me, because this smells like a hot date. Sorry, let me turn this off. It's very masculine. It's very cologne scented. Nothing really crazy about it. Nothing too hard to describe about it. It's a good one though. If you like those masculine, sort of clean and fresh cologne type fragrances, always check out Flannel. It's definitely one of my favorite, and I feel like the one they did last year, the flannel they did last year, did not smell like the previous years of flannel. Like they tweaked last year's version, in my opinion. And then this year, I feel like they've put it back to the way that it was. And so I like it better this year, and excited that they sort of did that, went back to the old ways. And then again, another repackaged pumpkin apple. And this one says, the blend of red delicious apple, creamy pumpkin, freshly ground cinnamon, and cloves fills your home with memories of apple and pumpkin picking on sunny autumn afternoons. And this one, I mean, it is what it says it is. It's pumpkin, it's apple. You get the perfect mix of the pumpkin and the apple. You sort of get the perfect mix of like that fruity appleness, and then you get like, sort of like, I don't know, you know how pumpkin smells? Like if you're like digging out the, you know, the gunk in the middle, and like the smell that you get if you're like gonna like do a jack-o'-lantern or something. It's just like, it's that mixed with apple, and it's just a perfect combination of the two. It actually smells really good. And then of course the favorite, that's always a favorite, and I think so many people enjoy this one, is Sweater Weather. And it says, cuddle up, it's finally sweater weather, and the air is crisp and bright with hints of aromatic eucalyptus, juniper berry, and fresh sage. This one to me is just very fresh, very clean. It's sort of minty, I think. It's got like that mintiness to it. I feel like when you smell it, it sort of gives you like it gives off like cool vibes, like sort of like a cold touch. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're really outside on a cool day. I feel like when you smell it, and that mintiness just gives you like the coolness of this fragrance. Like it really is a crisp fall day. And yeah, you can't go wrong with sweater weather. I think it's always a really popular fragrance for fall. And then, of course, one of the staples that you always gotta have is Marshmallow Fireside. And this one reads, celebrate that autumn is officially here with a blend of toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, and fire roasted vanilla. This season, staying in is the new going out. There's nothing that I will ever hate about this fragrance. This fragrance is perfect. It's got like sort of that hint of smokiness to it, a little bit of a bonfire smell, but you definitely get like that marshmallow vanilla. That's a new word, vanilla. Marshmallow vanilla sweetness. It's just really, really good mixed with a little bit of that smokiness. It's just, there's nothing wrong with this fragrance. It's always going to be a really great one, and I love that one. The next one, which is another one that I really love, is Autumn. And it reads, the season's most beautiful moments are captured in notes of crisp red apples, fresh eucalyptus, and invigorating fir balsam. I love this one. To me, it smells like apples. Very, very much so. You're definitely apple picking in this candle. Definitely apple picking. And it's just got that scent of like that fresh, clean fall air. And yeah, you're just definitely fall. You're apple picking in this candle, definitely, with fall crisp air, and it's just one of the most perfect fragrances for fall. I love that one. And then back again is the sea salt and maple popcorn, and it reads, enjoy the sweetness of the season with a new twist on a classic harvest time treat. Sea salt crystals, freshly popped popcorn, and rich maple syrup bring fall moments to mind. This one is a toned down version to me of Summer Boardwalk. If you know that one, that one smells like you're going to a carnival, and it's like all of the carnival foods that you could think of, like mixed together, like caramel popcorn, candy apples, anything that you can think of mixed together is that fragrance. And this was just sort of a toned down version. Very, very sweet. If you like Summer Boardwalk, you will like this one. It's very, I think this is another strong one too. If you burn it, I think it's a stronger scent. It definitely fills the house. And yeah, I'm glad they brought this back because I just like the food scents. I think they're always good. And the next one is probably a true test scent because I don't think this one, they've not done this one before. It's Harvest Pear. And the notes in it are celebrate the abundance of the season by indulging in this delicious new blend of freshly picked pear, sweet cinnamon sugar crumble, and lush buttercream. This one is delicious, you guys. And I'm not typically a pear. If it's got pear in the name, it's not something that I'm drawn towards. But this one smells like I don't even, what kind of dessert do you even make with pear? Like that cinnamon sugar note, I love like cinnamon sugar stuff. And that cinnamon sugar is like so apparent. And I love like that bakery cinnamon sugar-ness. And then you get that fruitiness of the pear. And it's just so good. And I don't really get like buttercream so much. Like it said buttercream icing, didn't it? Yeah, lush buttercream. I don't really get that so much, but just that cinnamon sugar mixed with like that pear. It's so freaking good. Charlotte, are you gonna say hi? Yeah. Charlotte's right here. Yeah, it's just so good, and I hope that this one really does make it. It's very, very good. The next one is always a staple, and that is Leaves. And it reads, this classic blend of spiced berries, red delicious apple, and golden nectar brings all the beautiful colors of autumn to mind. I love this one. To me, it smells like apples, but it's very, 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 very heavy on the cinnamon. If you don't like sort of like that little bit of like spicy cinnamon, you're not going to like this one. But to me, it's always a staple. And yeah, it's just very, very cinnamony, and you get the apples mixed in, and it smells really good. And I always love that one for fall. And then they brought Bonfire Smores. And it reads, this new fragrance blends honeyed graham crackers with Vermont maple syrup and a hint of campfire woods, making new fall memories has never been sweeter. This one, I feel like you get the graham cracker. Right off the bat, that's what you smell. And it said honey graham cracker, so I get that. I mean, it's like a sweeter graham cracker. And I feel like I get like just like the slightest hint of like milk chocolate, like the very, very slightest hint. And like the marshmallow in it, sort of like, a little bit burnt marshmallow, just like, you know, okay, a s'more, like you would burn it a little bit over a fire. And yeah, that's what I get. It's not as sweet as I would like it to be, or as sweet as I would thought it would be, or thought it would have been. I feel like the graham cracker note is the most apparent, but it's good. I do feel like it would probably be light. Like, I don't feel like this is one that would fill your entire house. I feel like you would have to use it like in a smaller room, but it's good. And then that's all that I got from that collection. I believe there was sweet cinnamon pumpkin, which I didn't get, but I did post on Instagram. Seriously, you guys, I do everything Bath & Body Works you could ever think of on my Instagram. The things I buy, the things I don't buy, the new finds that I find. Anything that I find out goes on Instagram immediately. And I post all of my hauls on there and stuff like that. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, because again, I don't do videos as much as I used to. Because I feel like a lot of times I can just mainly share it on Instagram, and I do like copy it on over to like Facebook and Twitter and stuff. So if you don't have an Instagram, you can always follow me there. Anyway, all that information is below, but I just want to throw that out there because I do post everything on there, and I mean everything, Bath and Body Works related, and Target and everything. But yeah, so much stuff on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna move on to this next collection. It has like, I guess it's like more animated a little bit. Some of them, it's more like cartoony drawings, or not really cartoony. It's just got like more, you know what I mean? It's just got more going on the label as far as like, I don't know. And then some of them look like chalkboard, like black chalkboard, and like they just kind of wrote the names and stuff on it with like chalk or like a permanent marker. That's what it looks like to me, like those like metallic permanent markers. So I'm kind of combining those because they're kind of like, you know, sort of like, you know what I mean? They got like the cartoony's not really the right word, but I think y'all feel me. I'll start with this one. It's hot cocoa and cream, and it says always a fall favorite, hot cocoa and cream. And you can see it's got like the black, and then it's got like the white, like chalk looking font, and then you have like this metallic written, like it looks like a metallic permanent marker. The notes in this one are decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. And you guys, we had this one for winter time, hot cocoa and cream, Christmas time. It smells exactly like a Swiss hot chocolate packet with like the mini marshmallows in it that you can make at home. Exactly what it smells like. Very chocolatey. If you like chocolate fragrances, you'll definitely like this one, so always check it out. But it's one that I really like. I did find that I don't like it in like a wallflower, because it's just, I don't know, you really get sick of that fragrance in a wallflower. But as a candle, I love it. And then the next one, I'm trying to do the ones with the like chalk looking, is pumpkin cupcake. And the notes in it are whipped buttercream, Madagascar vanilla, pumpkin spice, and freshly baked cupcake. And again, we've had this one before. It's delicious. It's pumpkin cupcake. You can definitely get like that pumpkin bakery note in there, and you definitely get like a little bit of a spice. Sort of, you know, because pumpkin, you know, pumpkin like spice has like a little bit of a spice to it, but it's definitely bakery. It's really, really good. You pick up like a pumpkin buttercream. It's very sweet. Love this one. Again, another staple for fall. So I was glad to see that one. And then, let's see, of course it's on the bottom. Well, okay, I guess these are kind of considered chalkboard. This one is called Spice It Up, and it is cinnamon pretzel twist. And it says the notes in it are fresh ground cinnamon, soft homemade pretzel, and vanilla cream icing. I feel like you definitely smell a pretzel. Like if you go to one of those places that like sell pretzels, like, and you get like a pretzel with like no salt or anything, just like a plain pretzel. I feel like that's what this smells like a plain warm pretzel. I feel like you get that first off, and then it's got like a little bit of a, definitely like a cinnamon icing type fragrance. Like if you can get like cinnamon icing, like at Target, I know they have like cinnamon icing that you can like get to like dip your pretzel in. And I feel like this is what this reminds me. It reminds me of getting like a fresh, warm pretzel at Target. No salt, just plain. And then like dipping it in like the cinnamon icing. That's what this reminds me of. It's what it smells like. It's not my favorite of the bakery. And I feel like you get like a buttery note in there too, like, you know, because sometimes they'll like spray butter on a pretzel to like, you know, so the salt will hold on it. So I feel like it's like a warm buttery pretzel dipped in cinnamon icing. That's what it smells like, but it's not my favorite of all of these bakery type fragrances. It's definitely not. Not bad, but it's not my favorite. It's not one that I would hoard or anything like that. But I don't know, it's like nice to have one. You know what I mean? And then the next one here, sort of the same way, is called Flippin Awesome, and it's pumpkin pecan waffles. And let's see, maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. And we all know what pumpkin pecan waffle smells like. Like, it's maple syrup, heavy on the maple syrup. I feel like you get a little bit of a waffle note in there, but it's mostly just super duper heavy scented maple syrup. Very sweet. If you love the really, really sweet fragrances, that one is one of the sweetest that you can get, in my opinion. Let's see, the next one here, sort of the last one that I got with like the chalky looking background, you know, with the writing. This one is Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, and it says the best fall treat, Cinnamon Caramel Swirl. Luscious caramel, ground cinnamon, rich brown sugar, and creamy vanilla. And this one is, again, another one of those that's just very, very sickeningly sweet. Like, this is another one that I can't do the wallflower in. Like, it's just so strong and so sweet, and it's just a fragrance you get sick of if it's in a wallflower. But the candle is so nice. It's so sweet. It's so yummy. It's so caramely. It's like warm, gooey caramel. And it's so strong. If you like caramel, love caramel, this is your candle right here. And then what I was kind of talking about, like, they're sort of like got like the cartoony. It's not really cartoony though, but it has like, you know, like the little. I feel like they did this with like an iPhone app. Like, you went in and you took a picture and you like put these little borders around it, and like, you added like these little pumpkins and stuff. Like, I feel like you did this with the iPhone app. I don't know. I like this packaging better than I like just the plain like chalkboard looking packaging. But I don't think this packaging holds up to the ones with like with the really pretty like fall-esque, picturesque labels. But I don't know, it's okay. Let's see, this one is Life is Sweet, and it's vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. Of course, it's vanilla, it's marshmallow. You never really get any pumpkin in this one. It's just sweet, vanilla, marshmallow, simple, nothing too crazy. As far as pumpkin in there, I don't get pumpkin. Never have in that candle. And then the next one is Hello Sugar, and it's warm apple pie, which I'm so glad this one is coming back. I hope it does. I hope it goes everywhere, because warm apple pie was one of my favorite fragrances. I stocked up on that one in the 3 wicks, and I love, love, love the warm apple pie. This one is baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, flaky homemade crust. I love this one. You get the crust, you get the apples, you get like a little bit of a spice, but it's very sweet, not like a spicy scent at all, but you get like a little bit of like maybe like a cinnamon spice, but it's very, very good, and it's so sweet, and I just love this one. Love, love, love it. Like, one of my favorite bakery scents, hands down. And I'm so glad they bring it back, and I hope that it goes wide, nationwide, and it's delicious. Like, it's just too delicious. And then the next one that I got, and the last one that kind of has that packaging, is Hey Honey. And this one is honeyed pear. And the notes in it are warm poached pear, buttery caramel, and honey nectar. And this is one I thought that I wouldn't care for. Again, if it has pear in it, or even honey, like honey and pear just doesn't even sound like something I would care about. But I smelled it, and it's not bad. It's not like what I thought it would smell like. It's very, it's definitely like you get like that sweetness of honey, but you get the fruitiness of the pear, and together for some reason they just smell good. It's definitely a little buttery, like a buttery honeyed like pear. I don't even, like, again, I don't know what kind of pear desserts there are out there, but this one is really good. This one, however, is not as good as the Harvest pear. Now that one, hands down, beats this one, but this one's not bad, and it's kind of nice to sort of have one. Again, not something I would stock up on, but definitely not bad. Like, it's definitely a lot better than I thought it would have been. And then that's all in that collection, and I'll kind of move on to this collection that has like this sort of all around label. This one kind of looks like wood. Labels like this, they're a little more masculine looking. This one's Mahogany Apple, which I'm glad they brought this one. I love, 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 Love mahogany apple. Basically anything they do with mahogany and they put it like mahogany coconut, mahogany apple, mahogany whatever, like it's good. The notes on this one are red mahogany woods, golden delicious apple, pink peppercorn. I have to make sure my camera is still filming because I know that sometimes it will like stop and I don't know and I'm like still sitting over here talking. Pink peppercorn, fresh lavender sprigs. Seriously, you guys. Masculine, heavy on the cologne, but you get that fruitiness of the apple and you get like a little bit of an outdoorsy vibe, and it's just so good together. Like I said, anything mahogany that they put it with, like if you like the masculine scents, mahogany apple, mahogany coconut, mahogany, I don't care, mahogany, they could do mahogany, I don't know, blackberry or something, and it's gonna be good. I just really love the mahogany fragrances. Again, masculine, if you don't like the masculine scents, you won't like that, but oh, I love it. And then the next one in that collection is Bourbon Maple. Again, sort of like that wood looking, tree looking type deal. The notes in it are barrel aged bourbon, sugared amber, and maple wood. To me, this one is very outdoorsy. To me, it almost smells like, it's just like wood, like the smell of like a tree, like wood. Like if somebody's like sanding like a piece of wood or something, sort of that smell you get. I feel like you get that, but it has like that bourbon behind it and like a sweet, like maple thing going on. So I feel like it's sort of like sanded down wood mixed with like a little bit of maple. Okay, this camera is really making me mad. Okay, now it looks dark, so I'm sorry, but it keeps shutting off. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, the collection that I have next, it's like organic and natural, and it's like the essential oils. It's like they have taken like the Cocoa Shea body care and sort of, you know, like put that on the candles and just made, you know, sort of nice, simple, clean candles. And the first one that I got was Bergamot. And these have like the rose gold, like sort of textured lids. And the notes in it are, it says made with grapefruit and lemon essential oils. I love this one. Very fresh and clean. You definitely pick the grapefruit up. It's fruity, but it's got like that little bit of a lemon zest to it. But it's very fresh and clean and just simple. And I like this collection for that fact that it is just very simple. A lot of people don't like all of this like sweet masculine stuff going on, and they just like simple. So I think this is a good way for them to sort of transfer the Cocoa Shea over into, you know, home fragrance so that people can enjoy sort of like the simpler candles if that's what they're into. But there's that one. And then I got Rose. And the notes in it are made with lemon and orange essential oils. And I don't even know why it says lemon and orange, because honestly, this smells exactly like roses. Very fresh, very clean, very floral, but exactly like roses. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about it. So I don't know, why does it say lemon and orange? I don't know, because it's very not lemon or orange anything. And then the next one that I got was the Chamomile. And this one actually, some of these have like the darker frosted glass, while say the Rose had the like white frosted glass. Then this says made with bergamot and orange essential oils. This one to me smells very much like relaxed black chamomile. If you have that one or smelled it, very relaxing. I love the scent of the chamomile. Like I just think it's so relaxing, and it does. It smells like black chamomile, like the other candle, the Relax, the aromatherapy smell, but I love that smell, so I don't mind. And the next one I got was vanilla, and it says made with nutmeg and star anise, A-N-I-S-E, anise essential oils. This one smells, it's vanilla, like it smells like frosted cupcake or like that buttercream icing, maybe toned back a little bit, but that's what it smells like. Simple, good, like that one. And then I have cinnamon. The notes, it says made with clove and nutmeg essential oils. and cinnamon. Very simple. It's a little spicy. Cinnamon, you know, it's got like a little spice to it, a little kick to it. I like it. I like it. And then the last one that I got was almond. And it says made with almond and sandalwood essential oils. I love almond. If you ever had like, if you've had like their True Blue Spa, like the Shea Cashmere hand cream, that's exactly what this smells like. That's exactly what it smells like. Delicious. I love that Shea Cashmere hand cream, and yeah, this smells so good. So I definitely recommend that one. The almond is probably my favorite out of all of them. There are several that I didn't get. Eucalyptus, cypress, just several others. Again, all on Instagram. And now we're going to move on to the collection that just has like the WEYRRN labels. The first one is spiced coconut milk. And the lids on these are plain. And I failed to mention the ones with these like woodsy looking labels, their lids are plain, as well as the ones with like the chalkboard or like the cartoony looking ones, their lids are plain as well. The notes in this are warm toasted coconut, fresh cream, and ground nutmeg. Okay, if you like your coconut scents, you're going to like this one. It's definitely a creamy, milky coconut. It's not like super sweet, I don't think. It's very creamy, very milky. It does have a little bit of a kick of a spice to it. I like it. It's not my favorite coconut scent ever. It's not one that I would like repurchase or stock up on, but it's good to have one if you like coconut. Like, it's different. It's a little different. Not, you know, super different, not super unique, but I like it. You know, it's like warm, creamy coconut milk with a little bit of spice. And then, okay, favorite right here, Cider Lane. However, I wish they would have not done it in this simple WEYRRN label. I wish they would have done it in the collection that has the really pretty picturesque labels. But I'll take what I can get because Cider Lane, so good. Warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. I love this one. Caramel apples is what this one smells like to me. Hands down, one of the top fall fragrances. If you're into this little bit of the sweeter fragrances, definitely check this one out. I have like backups from last year. I bought several of them. So I'm glad to see it back this year. I don't know how anybody can't like that. Caramel apples, how can you not like that? Like, it's just so good. And then I have to grab the other ones because I left them over there. Okay, so I got the Autumn Apricot. Again, plain WEYRRN labels. The notes in it are harvest apricot, mango nectar, and sugared musk. Why? It's just a typical plain citrusy fragrance to me. I don't think it's anything super, you know, like, I like it. I like fruity fragrances. I typically like the fruity fragrances. I like it. It's not one that is like so wonderful I would like stock up on. It's not super unique either. I mean, it's just fruity, like, it's citrusy. It's nothing special, but I like it. Have one, I like it. And then the last one is peppered plum. And the notes in this are sweet plum, fresh saffron spice, and black peppercorn. This is so different. I don't think they've done anything like this one. I mean, it's peppery. Like, you know, like, you get that spice, you get the spice from the pepper, but then you like throw in like this like oddball like plum note, and it's fruity peppered plum goodness. Like, it smells really good and it's unique, and I like it, and I'm glad they did something like this. Like, come on, keep bringing out the new scents, you know. They do so many repackages, and they do so many, you know, maybe like a little bit of tweak or something to a lot of the fragrances, and it's just nothing new, and this one is just so different. It's good. I like this one. I would like to have maybe another one or two of it to have like stocked up on, but I hope that one makes it. I hope all of these make it, because I hate when like somebody gets so excited about one particular fragrance and that fragrance doesn't make it. Like, that's so like silly. Like, come on, Bath & Body Works, just put them out everywhere. Let everybody buy them. I mean, you're gonna make money, so what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Like, just put them out. People are gonna buy them. But yeah, that's all that I got. Again, like I said, I probably posted 10 to 15 candles over on Instagram, so be sure to follow me there. All of my social media information is linked below for you to check out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, you're good. You're good. Yeah, so I'm excited about all the fall candles. I love fall. It's my absolute favorite time of year. Plus, my absolute favorite time for all of these candles. It's just the best time of year, and I'm ready for summer to be over. Okay, Kentucky is so terrible, okay? We're the South. It's hot. It's very humid. Like, it can be 90 degrees, but it's gonna feel like 100 because the humidity is so bad. Like, you just walk outside, like, on most days, and it's just, like, so sticky and gross, and, you know, you feel like you need to take a shower, and I'm just ready for fall. I love cooler temps. I love, you know, just everything about fall, the leaves changing. Fall's just the best time of year. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that's a ton of candles, and I'm sorry the video is so long. Hopefully you made it to this part. If not, hopefully you see it later, kind of split the video up. But yeah, good to talk to you guys. I don't really do videos that often anymore, but good to get on here and kind of talk to you guys, show you all the candles. And I do have the soaps, but since this video is so long, I'm just going to pass on those. There's probably like 8 to 10 soaps or something that they're testing in Kentucky that I know of. I'm sure they're testing in other states as well, but I know they're testing here for sure. And they were 2 for $10, so I got them all. And I obviously shared them on Instagram, and I shared the notes. Again, they're on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I shared the notes, so if you're interested in seeing those, they are all fall scented fragrances. If you're interested in those, they have the ones like that are like the honey line, and they're like got honey butter in them, and then they have the ones like with pumpkin, and those are pumpkin butter in those. So yeah, if you want to see those, definitely check out my social media. I do have those with the notes, but again, the video is so long, I don't want to just throw these in here and like try to rush through them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and again, sorry about the lighting, sorry about like the setup. I don't have the same setup that I did because I took it all down because I don't do videos as often. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!